Okay guys, we're here again. Right now I'm focusing on the bottom situation, playing guard, and specifically focusing on the butterfly guard. Again, the basic idea of when you do guard is one, recognizing the posture your opponent presents, and that's generally going to be one of two scenarios. In a standing or kneeling position with their knees on the mat or with their knees off the mat. Now there's always nuance within that and there's some grey areas, but generally you're going to find when someone adopts to put their knees on the mat, you have an easier time gripping their upper body, their arms, their head, their neck. And when you grip those areas, you have certain attacks that become easily available. The opposite in the opposite scenario. When your opponent is standing up, it becomes very difficult to grip their upper body, but very easy to grip their legs and their lower body. And that leads to particular attacks as well. We're going to have a look at a kneeling posture in the butterfly guard. We're going to have a look at, again, the difference in the way you force someone to lose their balance. Again, most of the time, when somebody's in a kneeling position, they stay in a kneeling position for us to take away their balance. Because we're gripping their upper body. When we grip their upper body, there's situations where the person's standing, but you're still gripping their upper body. When we have these particular grips, the way we take away someone's balance is to push their hips higher than their shoulders and create a rolling motion. Now, a lot of the time, when we try and attempt movements, our opponent's going to adjust their posture, and we have to be ready for that. And they're going to adjust their posture by, again, taking their knees off the mat, putting them back on the mat, changing their posture, and each change in posture leads to the next attack option. We're going to have a look at, again, our common hook sweep from the butterfly guard and some reactions to that and how we can force somebody to lose their balance, again, using a different movement. They're going to take their body up off the mat, and when they do that, they allow something else. So, again, the butterfly guard, we have both of our feet and shins and hooks on the inside of the thighs, and again, in a kneeling posture. In a standing posture, we can't really establish this control. We also need some control of the upper body. What we've been using is a basic underhook, and before we even move to those grips, again, what do we need? We need to present one side we're going to sweep towards. We cannot do the same option of sweeping from here. There's other variations of stuff we can do, but right now we're going to present one hip down to the mat, our underhook, and now that we have our underhook, we have good control of the upper body also, the torso. Still, we need to stop that arm from posting on the mat, because if we kick in this direction to take away their balance, again, they're going to stop that from happening. Now, a lot of the time, they'll be posting here, or maybe gripping their arm or whatever. As I collect the arm, we're going to have a look at a very, very common reaction. Maybe the person was super powerful, maybe they're quite good at pummeling their arm in certain ways, but they're able to force their arm to the mat and also take their knee off the ground. This is important, all right, to notice. We try to block the arm with the elbow, we go to kick them, boom, puts his hand and steps his foot, and he's kind of hovering on me for the moment. There's a very small window of time, because if I take too long here, he's going to settle back down on his hips, all right, and then reset the position, but now I'm in a weak scenario, and maybe he can control me and start to pass, all right? So, there's a very, very small window of time where he's kind of elevated on my hips, and he's just posting on the mat to keep his balance. I'm going to change my grips, I'm going to force him to his back. So again, we try here like this, his hand and foot comes up. So what I'm going to do is my hand that was blocking the arm, it's no longer achieving his goal, comes on the inside. The foot that's on the inside trying to kick, that's not doing its job either, so we're going to come instead on the ankle, on the knee, wherever we can reach. If you've got a long leg, you can go there. If you don't have a long leg, we're going to come closer to the thigh. Now what I'm going to do is push the thigh and the wrist in opposite directions. He falls over. Again, I took away his post, and now he falls onto the bottom, and I'm able to establish the top position and start attacking from here.